Hello everyone, you are watching a fragment of the countdown program from February 1, 2024, today is Thursday. Watch all of our videos on Patreon, and thanks to everyone who is becoming our patrons right now. I'll talk about the themes of the postscript later, but now about the most important thing. 27 EU countries finally managed to approve a €50 billion aid plan for Ukraine. German Chancellor Olaf Scholz said, "I believe the time has come to reach an agreement. I will make every effort to ensure that the agreement is approved by all 27 EU countries." Polish Prime Minister Donald Tusk got personal. "I do not understand and cannot accept this very strange and very selfish game of Viktor Orban," he said. "There is no room for compromise on our principles, such as the rule of law, and there is certainly no room for compromise on the issue of Ukraine. If Orban's view prevails in Europe, Ukraine will definitely lose. But this is not fatalism, we can make a decision about this. I want to convince our partners and also Viktor Orban that we can effectively defend Ukraine from this aggression. And I am absolutely confident that we have the opportunity to do this. But for this we need unity, and Viktor Orban must know that he may be responsible for a negative scenario." Finnish Prime Minister Petteri Orpo completely accused Orban of blackmail. "We are ready to negotiate, but our values are not for sale. And we must understand that the situation in Ukraine is extremely difficult, and finding a solution is critically important. I consider it unacceptable that one country can block such an important decision. No one can blackmail 26 EU countries." End of quote. Kyiv analysts tremble at the mere thought that European politicians can decisively turn towards Ukraine, without reservations. Dmitry Dries whines, "Former Western partners are changing before our eyes. Instead of climate and gender equality bombs and shells. What I would like to draw your attention to in this regard is that they predicted a terrible cold, a general icing of the old world without Russian gas. And what do we actually see? If they managed without gas, they will find justice for Orban. So it would be a good idea to take all this into account when developing plans for the future. Because we are used to laughing at him, saying that the liberal idea has outlived its usefulness and has no more chance. What if there is?" End of quote. Become our patrons right now and look further in this program. The most modern American bombs are already in Ukraine and they're waiting for their moment to be used. Meanwhile, Ukraine is in dire need of ammunition, of which the Ukrainian armed forces have much less than the aggressor's army. The ex-governor of Sevastopol and former Deputy Minister of Industry and Trade Dmitry Ovsyannikov was arrested in London. The schematizer knows too much. He will appear in court on February 20. Biden is under increasing pressure following the drone attack that killed 3 US troops and injured dozens more. Republicans and conservatives are demanding decisive action. Watch in the program, Postscript. The March vote in Russia will become a marker of the collective responsibility of Russians. Anyone who takes part in this event, no matter where it takes place, will become a co-author of the disaster that Putin is leading to. The Biden team stepped up its attacks on Trump with the help of Trump himself, recording his ridiculous statements and immediately disseminating them online. The campaign continues. And that is all. Watch all of our videos on Patreon. And I salute those who are becoming our patrons right now. Hugs to everyone. See you tomorrow on Friday Live. Glory to Ukraine.